You already know. Some guy from Louisville. Coming up.
What up, everybody? It's your boy SGFL, man. We back with another video you dig. We back once again. We got Ronald J Fontenot and Tim Moyo back in the building. They bringing us an exclusive, man, an unreleased track that don't come out, I believe, until January. All right. You know, Ronald J got that cold, dope aesthetic, that fantasy, mythical, RPG element kind of vibe music, man. That whole like medieval sound, like you playing like you're the squire playing in some castle. That dope. All right. So the new track we're gonna check out, the previous one we had, I should say, was that King Arthur. You know, saying King Arthur Stone, the Sword and the Stone track, man. I'm gonna link that one at the end of this one to be over in the bottom corner, man. So most definitely check that out as well too, especially if you dig this kind of vibe, man. This type of music, this type of sound. Well, tonight, this evening, this morning, whenever you're checking the video out, man, we're going to take a listen to this unreleased track. It is called Marching Through the Forest. All right, Marching Through the Forest. I can already picture it right now, you know what I'm saying? March Through the Forest. So we're going to rock out to that here shortly, man. Of course, all the information I got for Ronald J will be linked in the description below. So if the music moves you, if it compels you, if you feel in your spirit and your essence, you want to do a good deed for the day, man, to help a creator, it's not even a word, expand their horizons, get out there in front of more people, get out there in front of more eyes, more listens, more clicks, more views, more spins, things like that, man. I always implore you guys to make sure you share the music. Share the music on your socials. Powerfulest way, bigger than word of mouth, man. You can share something that gets around the world, milliseconds like that, man. You can really change the trajectory of one of these artists' careers, career path, music careers, all that kind of great stuff, man. So I always implore you guys, if you rock with the music, you want to support the up and coming independent artists, man, best thing to do, share the music. You know what I'm talking about? But let's get here, right here into the song, man. Marching Through the Forest, Ronald J. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's go. I know it. That just sounds perfect, don't it? Like we playing like Sega Genesis right now, man. The like Golden Axe game, you know what I'm saying? Prince of Persia, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Aladdin. It's like we in a market.
We'll march through the forest, we'll march to the riverbank, we'll fight by the riverbank, our enemies we will slay. We'll march to his cave to gain all his gold. With valor we'll topple him, the dragon and his fold. We'll march in his cave, we'll march past the riverbank, his cave past the riverbank, with enemies far and wide. We'll fight with the sword to gain all their gold. With valor we'll topple them, the dragon and his fold. Now the dragon is crafty and giant to behold. He terrorized our cities for pleasure and for gold. Men, when united, can formulate the force to overcome the dragon, his army at the source. We'll shoot them with arrows, we'll shoot with the archer's bow, we'll strike with the archer's bow. All enemies in our sights, we'll shoot till they fall.
Like I'm walking behind
all their gold.
Got somebody with the flute.
Arrows will topple them, the dragon and his fold. We'll
Topple that dragon.
conquer the dragon, we'll conquer our evil foes, we'll defeat.
You like walking around the Hobbit right now.
In victory we will stand, we'll take over their cave and gain all their gold. We'll win when we topple them, the dragon and his fold. riverbank while carrying dragon's gold. We'll seal up his cave with boulders and stones. With joy we will celebrate our victory back home. We'll march to the castle, we'll march with the dragon's gold. We'll carry the dragon's gold in victory. We will sing with joy in our hearts. We'll bring back his gold and tell how we toppled them, the dragon and his foe.
All right, y'all, that was Marching Through the Forest by Ronald J Fontenot, man. A heroic tale, you know what I'm saying? One of them hobbits, them Lord of the Rings as sounding things. Feel like we just going, you know what I'm saying? It just gives you that aesthetic, that vibe. It puts that atmosphere in your ears, in your brain, in your imagination when it comes to this kind of music, man. Once again, it feels like it's a heroic tale, man. A really like medieval style story of just like a fearless band of warriors and stuff like that, man. Like a squadron of people just like set out to defeat this fearsome dragon, because that's where everybody fought back then. It was just dragons everywhere, Skyrim, dragons in the air, you know, that mythical folklore, and just that as long has terrorized the homeland, the homestead back then, Riverwood, you know. Let me stop. So it's like, I like this song really follows along on that journey, that march through the forest, through those riverbeds, through those canyons, things like that, man. Really rallying, you know what I'm saying, with those swords and great swords and pickaxes. You got a mage, you do magic, you got spell, all that kind of stuff, arrows, you know, you're a good archer, and unwavering courage. It's a band, a ragtag band of people really ready to go slay this beast, you know, for the people, for the crown, for the town, for the castle, for the village, for all that kind of stuff. No more terrorizing the folks of this simple, pleasant little village, you know. So once again, the goal is clear. You're gonna storm that dragon's gate, that dragon's cave. You're gonna slay both the creature and all the allies and minions that might have around, you know, to build up, because you never just walk in and you get to fight the monster. It's like Lord of the Rings with orcs and all that kind of stuff. You ever play Shadow War, Shadow Mordor, or things like that. You got the little minions, the peons that you got to take care of and dispatch first. Then you get up to the boss. He gets up off that throne. He's probably gonna be like the dragon. You know, dragons love coins. I didn't realize that in folklore. He's gonna probably lay on a bag or a bed of gold coins, you know what I'm saying, that people then gave to him as an offering just to keep him away from terror, stuff like that. I'm getting too far off into the lore stuff, but I'm just saying, you know, that really just really seasoned that once again, that hoarded gold. I'm just gonna say that he got there, that beast that he stole it from the people, that people have, like, you know, saying, tributed to him, like I said, for that, basically paying for that protection, and then emphasizing this the song, this unity and this determination, man. It's really showing how man can really overcome the most grandest of things, man. Even a giant scaly reptile like the dragon, man, a crafty dragon at that, man, and staying one step ahead, as long as they really stand together as a force and utilize their entire, you know, plethora of attacks, weaponry, skills, traits, things like that, man. And after that fierce battle was over and they fought with their blades and their arrows, and the warriors ultimately win. They're triumphant in this battle, man. They're really marching the dragon's treasure out, man. They're really sealing the cave up with stones. No one can even know this is there. We're just gonna leave it there, and we just gonna let the world just forget about it, you know, really. And just like, they're gonna return home victorious, battered and bruised, but happy, you know. And this is this song is really going to be the thing that tells further generations. It's going to keep the story alive, you know, when you pass down from generation to generation. Nice little folk song like this, man. It really marched back to the castle, got all the reclaimed goods and golds and trinkets and treasures, things like that. And it becomes really a celebration at that point of just the bravery from these fellow individuals, man, from these warriors, and the teamwork and the triumph ultimately that is good over evil, man. And once again, you got this played. I can see credits rolling, and then you hear it right in the gold. You got the person playing the flute, all that fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Ronald J really paints movies, stories, sitcoms, short stories, a visual musician, you know, visual musician, especially, like I said, if you have something in your brain you can pull from, that your imagination can really like utilize, so you can actually see it, close your eyes, let your imagination take over, and you can picture this aspect. You can just put your whatever faces to it, whatever Baldur's Gate kind of stuff, and just let this play, and you can just sit back and just be taken over by the music and see all this kind of stuff. That's what I enjoy the most about this music, man, is because, like I said, it's like a visual kind of a soundscape, you know, and sonically, man, it's perfect too, because like I said, I can just let my mind and my experiences throughout my life that I feel like correlates well with a track like this really just take over, you know, and it's gonna be right every time. I'm just saying, just picture it. Other people out there, my gamers, all that kind of things. You got an aspect, you got a certain experience, lifestyle lived, or you seen certain stuff. You can do the exact same, man. That's why I throw stuff out there like Skyrim, Morrowind, Hobbits. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of like medieval-esque stuff, Aladdin, the market, the flute. You can picture that stuff, the fable aspect, things like that, Deliverance, Kingdom Come, all that kind of stuff. So, man, super dope, man. Ronald J Fontenot. Once again, I'm gonna have the previous song, that's Sword in the Stone, the King Arthur story. Be linked over here. It should pop up here shortly, man. So most definitely check it out. Keep this train running for some more Ronald J Fontenot, Tim Moyo, perfection. You know what I'm talking about? Super dope. Once again, I always support the artist, man. I try to make it real easy for you guys. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about your boy. You know, I upload videos almost every single day, showcasing, pedestalizing, spotlighting these up and coming artists, man. I'm gonna continue to do so as long as you guys continue to come back, give me a little bit of your time, man, and rock out with the kid, man. Always honor, always a pleasure, man. Make sure you guys support the artist. Links in the description for the musician, man. Most definitely utilize those. Do what you see or feel with that information, man. Make sure you share it on your social media if you feel up to it, man. We don't gatekeep the music. I heard just tag and credit the artist, give them that proper respect, man, so other people can filter back, follow those breadcrumbs. You never know, you might be turning somebody on to their next favorite musician, man. From me to you, until next time, it will be soon. It's your boy SGFL. I'm out.